Messages from Shaltazar. Speak so you're heard. Listen so you heal. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the master teacher, and the energy of 44, the master healer. Today we bring forth a message not of stars and galaxies, but of voices and hearts, of the words you speak to each other and the spaces between them. We come to speak of human communication, not merely the transmission of thoughts, but the sacred dance of connection between souls cloaked in form. You see, dear ones, language is a tool, a powerful one, but also a limited one. Words are vibrations, carriers of intention, and like any tool, they can be used to uplift and heal, or to divide and distort. Language can build bridges or walls, depending on the energy behind it. Even with the best intentions, words often fall short. They are filtered through wounds shaped by culture, dulled by fear, or sharpened by pain. You may believe you are being clear, and yet the one who hears you receives something entirely different. This is not a flaw in you. It is the nature of a language born of separation. And so we ask you, can you begin to communicate not merely from your mind, but from your essence? Can you listen not only with your ears, but with your energy? Many of your conflicts and misunderstandings arise because you speak and hear through the veils of your conditioning. Words trigger old stories. Silence is interpreted as rejection. Directness is labeled aggression. Softness is mistaken for weakness. And so the true meaning is lost, not between tongues, but between hearts. To communicate clearly, you must first become clear within yourself. Before you speak, pause and ask, what is my intention? Are you seeking to connect or to defend? Are you hoping to control the outcome or to share your truth vulnerably? Are you trying to fix something, to be right, to avoid discomfort, or to invite closeness? Getting clear on your intention before you speak allows your words to carry authenticity and coherence. Without this awareness, communication often begins from reaction, not resonance. This intention setting is often overlooked because the active mind rushes to express. But true clarity comes from presence. Taking a moment to align with compassion and connection requires focus and stillness. Communication is not about being right. It is about resonance. Speak less often to prove and more often to reveal. Ask questions not to interrogate, but to understand. When you do not understand someone, consider that they may be expressing a different truth from a different place in the spiral of consciousness. Celebrate the differences. The divine communicates through diversity. Let go of the need to be exact. So much of what is meaningful lives beneath the words. In a world obsessed with precision, you have forgotten the poetry of presence. And let us speak now of assumptions, those invisible conclusions that arise before clarity is reached. They are shortcuts your mind takes when it fears uncertainty. You assume you know what another means, feels, or intends, and in doing so, you close the door on discovery. Assumptions build walls and cloud the present moment with the shadows of the past. When you assume, you stop listening. To free yourself from this trap, pause. Ask instead, is that really what they intended? Or, am I hearing this through the filter of my past? Invite clarification, presence, and humility. Be willing to ask, did I hear you correctly? Or, what does that word mean to you? Clarification is not confrontation, it is reverence. When you seek to understand before responding, you become a channel of peace. Be mindful of the trap of details, those small elements that often distract from the deeper essence. In trying to explain or dissect every point, you may miss the soul behind the speech. The mind craves certainty, but the heart seeks meaning. Honor both, but return to the deeper current beneath the surface. What is the essence of this truth being shared? When you speak, do so not to persuade or control, but to connect. Let your words be soft, even when firm. Let them carry compassion. Let them rise from grounded truth, not reactive wounds. In a world of many voices, the key to harmony is attunement. And attunement comes through presence. When you are present, fully, gently, honestly, you become a better communicator. You listen with your whole being. You feel the spaces between the words. You recognize the fear behind anger, the longing beneath silence, the pain masked by sarcasm. Everyone is always communicating, even in their stillness. The question is, are you listening? As you grow more attuned to divine communication with the unseen world, bring that same sensitivity into your human interactions. The frequency of your words matters. The intention behind them matters more. And the energy you hold as you speak, that is the true message. You need not be perfectly articulate. You need only be present, open, and willing. Practice clarifying. Practice silence. Practice listening beyond your own thoughts. Communication is not just an exchange, it is communion. A sacred opportunity to remember that beneath your differences lies a shared longing to be heard, to be known, to be loved. Healing through communication is not about eloquence. It is about authenticity. Speak honestly with yourself, and the words you offer others will soften. The world may not always respond with the same grace, but your willingness to try, to listen, and to honor the space between, this is your gift to the new earth. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is unconditional and everlasting. Speak your truth, yes, but let it be bathed in gentleness. Ask questions with curiosity, not judgment. Let your words be vessels of peace, not weapons of control. And above all, dear ones, be willing to listen, not only to others, but to the wisdom within. For when you can hear your own soul clearly, you become a beacon through which others may be heard as well. Let communication become your spiritual practice.